In this video, we are going to compare fractions by calculating the common denominator. Because our fractions are both different, we have to create a common denominator to be able to accurately compare them. So we're going to go through that today. We're going to show you through the procedure that we go through to calculate the common denominator. So if we take our denominator, our eighths, and multiply by our numerator, which is 4, 8 times 4 is 32. Then what we do is we multiply the denominators. 8 times 5 is 40. So this changes our fraction now into 32 over 40. Now what we want to do is we want to change our 7/8. So we do this by multiplying 5 by 7, which equals 35, and then 5 by 8, which equals 40. And now we have our two fractions, 32 over 40, 35 over 40. Then we compare the numerators because we have a common denominator of 40. We can see that 32 is less than 35, therefore 7/8 must be larger than 4/5. Let's work through another example. 3/4 and 2/5. So let's start off with our equivalent fractions. So 15 over 20, and then 8 over 20. So what we've done the same procedure again. So we've made 3/4 into 15 over 20, and we've made 2/5 into 8 over 20. So our common denominator is the 20, or 20ths. If we compare the numerators, we can see that 15 is greater than 8. Therefore, because 15 out of 20 is greater than 8 out of 20, we can say that 3/4 is larger than 2/5. So what we want to do when we're comparing fractions that are not the same or unlike, we want to create or calculate a common denominator. In our first example, if we go back, our common denominator in our first example was 40ths. In our second example, our common denominator was 20ths. So we want to create the common denominator, and then we can compare the numerators to identify which fraction is the larger of the two.